Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance, and my name is Nehru. We are back today. Took the day yesterday off as Highest Divine White Light guided me to do yesterday. I was a little reluctant to do it, I have to say. However, I did. Okay, I didn't post anything yesterday. I don't know if I posted anything yesterday, like on any platform at all, like any comment or anything. Maybe I posted a comment. I'm not sure. But anyway, took the day, watched a couple of movies, meditated, of course. Yeah, just relaxed, enjoyed the day. Didn't do anything in particular. Just relaxed. Okay. So we're going to do a collective reading today. Okay, I have a lot going on in my between the ears and my spirit, however you want to say it. Okay. Joke of the day. Okay, joke of the day. Why did the elephant cross the road? To get out of the traffic jam. To get out of the traffic jam. Right. That's why the elephant crossed the road. The chicken crossed for other reasons, but yeah. To see exactly what was on the other side. Exactly. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good this morning. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. There's something with Ariana. I'm looking here, someone whose name is Ariana. Might be something. I know an Ariana. She's a sweet girl. Ariana's probably 12, maybe. She is my daughter's cousin. Okay, Alexis's cousin. But her and Alexis are more like sisters, and Alexis is kind of like her second mother, really, because they are. I don't know if she's 11. You know, Alexis was 18 when she was born, or 17 when she was born. So they are extremely close. Okay, West Side, love Ice Cube, Tupac. Yeah. Although I don't support Ice Cube joining the Nation of Islam, but that's not for me to say. He's on his own journey. Okay, he's on his own journey. Again, they are the ones who unalived a prophet named Malcolm X. Okay, they did that. Okay, so again, I don't support any groups specific to a race. None. Okay. So we're gonna do a collective reading. I'm gonna share a lot again, sharing through the pages. Okay, as Highest Divine White Light has guided me since since the beginning of time, but no, since our last, our last was on, looks like 7/20 or so might have been our last collective reading. Okay, so also I'm going to do a part 4 for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine connection, and the part 4, I think it's going to be the last one specifically focused on that, unless Ancestors, Highest Divine White Light, really Highest Divine White Light guides me to say or share anything else. Ancestors really doesn't have anything to do with that. That comes straight from Most High. Okay, but if there's anything else, but I'm feeling like right now that the part 4 to the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, I don't want to call it a series, it's only 4 videos, but that I've been sharing recently in regards to that and karmic energy, recognizing the difference, how to manifest your Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. The last is going to be protecting the union, and you can protect the union before the union comes into the 3D. Okay, you can protect the union before it comes into the natural. Okay, all right. So again, yeah. Okay. So welcome again, new subscribers. Thank you so much. I did get one new notification. I didn't even check how many subscribers we are at currently. Alexa, YouTube.
Here is YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't check. Let me check and see. Just for the number synchronicity. Let me check and see. I have to move this out of the way for a moment because it props up the phone. And again, I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Okay, they call it the Lord's Day, but yeah, every day is the Lord's Day. That's not day specific. Okay, that's what religious folks do. Okay, we are at 187. Okay, so 187. Okay, so that's a 16. Okay, 16, 61, 88. Might be significant for your journey, or obviously 4 times 4, right? Might be significant for your journey, right? So with the collective reading, let's go ahead and get into the details since the last post. Okay, so also let me welcome in the new subscriber that I did get the notification for. So the first part of their YouTube name is Tactile. Okay, and so tactile means touchable, material. Okay, one of the synonyms when I looked it up for tactile, very, very interesting, is palpable. Okay, and what palpable means is obvious. Okay, that's what tactile means. And so them joining the channel and their name, the first part of their name being Tactile, is pertinent for our journey where we are right now. Okay, and it means obvious and plainly seen. So welcome, Tactile. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the platform. You're on your journey. I said welcome to the journey, but you've already been on it for however long you've been on this earth, this lifetime, right? So there's something about the patron saint. Okay, and this is dealing with religious things. Okay, the patron saint. Okay, so you think about the Pope and all these are patriot saints. Okay, all right, so there's something about that. False leaders, leaders of clans, and the dark crafts. Okay, patriot saints. Okay. On 720, I got something about the enemy downplaying the enemy, downplaying something in regards to the enemy. So you might be dealing with a situation where someone is downplaying their role in the situation and what they did while they were involved in coming against you. So pay attention to that. Like, again, if they should ever come back to you or reach out to you via phone, text, email, face-to-face conversation, you know what I mean? They show up at your wherever, right? Just be aware of this, okay? Whoever this individual is, or they might try to downplay their role in whatever situation, investigation, whatever that might be going on in regards to you, okay? Again, the song, I think I shared this, the song, He's a Rebel. Okay, so we're gonna find out actually who sings the. Ooh, I got another song download, and I'm gonna. No, it wasn't a download. It was about a movie. I'll share that. And also, I saw 2 license plates today that stood out to me. Okay, my eyes went to these license plates in 2 different places when I was out on my walk this morning. So part of that song goes, Alexa, home. Alexa, who made the '60s song He's a Rebel?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, He's a Rebel was written by Gene Pitney, first recorded by Vicky Carr, and later by the Crystals.
No, that's not it. But it goes, he's a rebel and he'll never be any good. He's a rebel cause he never ever does what he should, and just because he doesn't do what everybody else does, that's no reason why he can't share my love. He's always good to me, always treats me tenderly. He's not a rebel, no, no, no. He's not a rebel, no, 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 to me. So that's the chorus of the song, okay? So to our divine masculines and our divine feminines, we're not a rebel, whether you know who they are or you do not, in connection with them, communication with them today or not. They do not, or they will not view you as a rebel, okay? You will be a pioneer, okay? Whether that is divine masculines in the 3D pioneers, serial entrepreneurs, and that sort of thing. Again, you can be a divine feminine and be a serial entrepreneur as well. Again, I've owned two different tax practices. One was named debits and credits. The other is mensarius. Mensarius is Latin for financier, okay, or money manager or money holder, okay. There's an unearthing that's going on, that's happening. That's not news to us. Whereas we get ready for, I think we've actually already kind of we've already entered into the cycle of the A8 portal, okay? That started on the 26th. Yes, 26th, okay? And so it's 713 and 79 degrees currently. The other day when they said it was going to be 96, it ended up being 102. So again, in an RV, one air conditioning unit on or working, and actually that one started leaking. So right now, that is where I am. Also, today is 7/28. I was going to say 7/4, but 7/4 is 28. So that's significant. So today is a perfect equation, right? It's a beautiful day. Okay, so again, happy Sunday to you. All right. So there might be something about the angel number 7777. In fact, Alexa, what's the meaning behind the angel number 7777?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 777 is your guardian angel's way of telling you to stay strong and to continue moving forward on your journey, even through changes and obstacles. It might be a sign to slow down. Perhaps you've been pushing too hard instead of enjoying the ride.
Okay, all right. So slow down, enjoy the ride, divine timing. I had to learn that. By the way, that was my ego death, okay? Was letting go of being a high alchemist. And again, one of those things that I realized in synchronicities, talking about numerology, is also at the age of 8, I healed myself of seizures. I had seizures up until the age of 8, okay? So 8 years in the military, 8 years of seizures. Yeah, okay? All right, so 8. Okay, 8 represents new beginnings. Okay, and another number for the end of karmic cycles, I suppose. Okay, I distinctly heard, on 720, I distinctly heard 3 knocks. Okay, 3 knocks. And in fact, I looked outside, I thought maybe the people I'm renting from were knocking on the door to give me mail or something like that, or tell me something. 3 knocks, distinctly, clearly. Okay, just as clear as those 3 knocks were. Okay, but no, there was no one at the door. So that could mean an opportunity coming towards us. By the way, for some of us, our divine masculine or divine feminine, whichever is aware of us, okay? So one's aware of one of the other, and the other is not, okay? Except for energetically, okay? So myself, excuse me, myself, for instance, okay? I am not aware of my divine masculine. They are aware of me. And again, divine masculine, divine feminine. We all have masculine and feminine energies. Yeah, that has nothing to do with whether or not you have a vagina or a penis. That has nothing to do with it. It's energetically. It has nothing to do with your physical gender classification this lifetime. Again, you can't change that. I don't care what science does. Okay. Your DNA and your hormones, your chromosomes say that. Okay, certain amount of X chromosomes for a male and Y chromosomes, certain amount of X and Y chromosomes for a female. Ostentatious. Alexa, what does ostentatious mean?
The adjective ostentatious is usually defined as characterized by or given to pretentious or conspicuous show in an attempt to impress others. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for ostentatious.
Okay, so putting on a show. When I was in the military, and we would have inspections, whether first sergeant, CO, sergeant major, whatever, battalion commander, brigade commander, whoever, right? I always felt like you should never have to get prepared for an inspection outside of maybe some dusting or something like that. You should always be battle ready. You should never, when I would come home from the field, okay, no matter how long I was out there, come home, clean all my personal gear, all of my A-B bag, all that, right? And I would pack it all up again to get ready for the next mission. I wouldn't sit there and let it just sit out or be unpacked or whatever else. And so there's something about being battle ready every day, not in an aggressive way, because you don't need the sword every day. You don't need the sword every day. Okay, sometimes you need to hug. Okay, and that's for someone out there. Okay, even myself. Okay, as strong of a spiritual warrior and an assassin as I am, I have learned, okay, that aggression all day, every day, first of all, it's exhausting, okay, obviously, right? So you think about the physical war, it's exhausting, it's tiring, it's laborious, okay? So you can't be in war mode, and you should not be in war mode every single day, okay? You gotta dial that back again. The ego death, so for me, my ego death was recognizing what I could control and what I could not control, even with being the high vibrational extraterrestrial that I am, and all of whatever, right? Even with being all of those things. And the same thing for you. I encourage you, no matter what your esoteric traits, characteristics, and strengths and all of that are, that needs to be governed, and you need to understand, when you've done the work that you've been guided to do, you hand it over to highest divine white light and allow the universe and esoteric beings who can see beyond where we can see in the natural to help us, okay, do the things that we cannot do. Okay, again, because your name is being mentioned in places that your physical man or woman body will never ever enter. Right now, today, your name is being talked about, being mentioned in places that you will never ever go. These are the places that highest divine white light, our ancestors, angels, spirit guides, okay, these are the places that they go, okay, and administer justice or what have you, okay? All right. Let's see. All right, so next. Okay. There's something about a strange death. A spiritual advisor. Again, the name Rachel. The word ravine. Edward. Indigent. Alexa, what does it mean to be indigent?
As an adjective, indigent can have a few meanings. 1. Lacking food, clothing, and other necessities of life because of poverty, needy, poor, impoverished. 2. Deficient in what is requisite. 3. Destitute, usually followed by of.
Okay. So destitute of confirmation burp. I've not had anything to eat today. Obviously that is where some of you might have been feeling you are, okay? But if you are on the good side, if you are on the good foot, right? If you're on the good side of things, then that is ending, okay? And yeah, right. So same as myself. You know, I've given those of you who have been a part of the channel for 4 days. You know, I've given away everything that I've owned, packed a suitcase, rented a truck, sold my car, sold the motorcycle, gave it all away, and packed a truck and came west. Okay, 2,050 miles is the distance that I traveled. Okay, that breaks down to a 7. Okay. Life path 7. You might be, okay? Or 52 might be significant for you, whether 1952, 25 might be significant for you, okay? So I had a dream about my Uncle Emmett. He is popping up in dreams like you would not believe. I mean, in 7 days, I've had 2 dreams about this punk, okay? And so, at one point, I had a dream, I shared, I think in a journal, I shared in a journal reading. If you want to hear more in greater detail about my journey in the last 10 years, please feel free to visit that journal playlist. And I go through the last 2 journals covering 2014 to 2024, okay? And things that have happened, both, again, my own choices, okay, all right, karmic situations that I was unaware of were karmic, okay, but yeah, turned out to be, okay. But this dream, my uncle Emmett, okay, he's the youngest brother of the sperm donor. He was born with a spinal injury, so it stunted his growth, his vertical growth, right? And again, he doesn't walk. He's not able to walk upright as most. Okay, he walks. Yeah. He's handicapped in that way because of that birth defect. Okay, again, he's the youngest brother of Kevin, the sperm donor. Okay, who's a polygamist for 30-something years for our new subscribers. Again, if you want to hear about his story, there's a video on this channel that was posted, I think, 2 months ago. That's called "My Sperm Donor Turned 67 Today. He Took My First Wife." Okay, go listen to that video if you are interested in hearing more about him. Okay, and along with that was her and I's daughter, okay, in that situation, who was not even 2 years old. Okay, she was born on December 18th. That might be significant for you. December 18th, 1996, 69, 96, 1881. Again, any of these numbers, any of these names, her name is Kimberly. So any of these names might be significant for you. Okay. Again, the name Trista, okay? But he was trying to offer me in this dream, he was trying to give me some car. I remember the car was white, and, you know, you started like sputtering and all. It was terrible. Like, so this is what the enemy's going to try to offer you, okay? This is what the enemy's going to come back, if they come back to you, and try to offer you something. This is what the enemy's going to try to offer you. And again, I got another word that I'm going to share here in a moment too, which is really significant. Not that this one isn't, because they are equally significant. All right, so I wrote down jalopy car. Okay, so this jalopy offer, fake offer. Okay, Alexa, what does jalopy mean?
Jalopy is usually defined as an old, decrepit, or unpretentious automobile.
I can't make it up. I've never even asked that. I didn't even ask it when I got the word. I just wrote it down because it was like during a meditation or something like that, when I was recalling this dream. So I just wrote down jalopy. I'm laughing because it was a jalopy car, right? That just makes perfect sense. Just beautiful, esoteric sense, you know. That is a stale offer. I wrote down stale karmic offer. Okay, stale karmic offer. Okay. Someone's dealing with grievances right now, whatever type of grievances that might be. Okay. Also, malleable is a word that I got. Alexa, what does malleable mean?
The adjective malleable is usually defined as capable of being extended or shaped by hammering or by pressure from rollers. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for malleable.
Alexa, give me more definitions for malleable.
I have one more definition for the adjective, malleable, adaptable or tractable.
Okay. So, malleable. Again, we got the angel number the other day when I was doing the DMDF versus karmic synchronicity or something. I forget. It might have been the last one, which was manifesting your divine masculine or divine feminine. On one of the angel number cards, I can't remember if it was 040 or if it was another card, but it got adjustable. Okay, so we need to be adjustable, malleable. Again, in manifesting your divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay, I use the example of height, right, or skin color. Okay, so if you want them to be of a certain ethnicity, okay, and they're not, okay, but they are your divine masculine or divine feminine, you need to be adjustable, you need to be malleable, you need to be flexible, you need to be right. Okay, also let me go ahead and mention this. For some of us, our divine masculine or divine feminine, whichever applies, they are in the process of preparing some type of offer, whatever that offer is. Okay, and so again, with that, I have to remind us, okay, to be a little bit, again, not forsaking your highest, truest, purest self. Again, okay, I would never stay married to a woman for children. Okay, again, because I have to be in love and passionate about that lady laying next to me, standing next to me, sitting next to me, face to face with me. I have to be passionate about her. When that passion is gone, I go. Okay, whether that's because I encourage her to do this. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if I should ever fall off the train, if I should ever become karmic, if I should ever decide that I'm going to do witchcraft against you, witchcraft against our kids, witchcraft against your business, if I ever fall off, that would never, ever, ever happen. But should I ever get some wild hair up my ass and decided I'm going to do that, please, please save yourself. Get out. Get away from me. Okay? Do not sit there and be sitting there stuck to someone for the sake of the children. The children even have their own road to go, and it's not your job. It's not your job to sit there and accept karmic energy on their behalf. That's not your job. That's not your job, mother, father. That's not your job. Okay? All right. 731, 80 degrees. Okay? That's not your job. Okay? So again, to her, to my divine masculine, again, if I ever get wacky, okay, and I start functioning in dark energy, okay, karmic energy, please don't stay with me. Please, because I would not be good for you. Do not. Okay? Again, there's no chance of that. And I can say that wholeheartedly from me. Okay? There's no chance of that. Okay? couple more things. Oh, so yes, so with whatever offer the divine masculine or divine feminine is preparing, again, divine masculine or divine feminine, again, whichever is applicable. If you have confirmation and you know that this is the one, she's the one, he's the one, but they're not the exact body shape, you know, that you like or whatever else, you know. Again, if they're divine masculine or divine feminine, they are certainly working on that, you know. I continue to work on this physical body to keep it as well as possible, okay, as well as possible. So Alexa, this word I got today, Alexa, what does it mean to be accosted?
Accosted is an adjective meaning of animals, represented as side by side.
Alexa, give me an example of what it means to be accosted.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, to accost someone means to approach and speak to someone in a threatening, aggressive, or insistent way. It can also mean to approach and speak to someone with the intent of having sex. Accost is a verb that can be used with or without an object.
So, maybe the enemy's coming back, trying to accost us, right, with sexual whatevers, you know what I'm saying? So I have I'm really being transparent here. There have been times when I've been dating someone and we got all the way to the point of both of us being naked in bed, and I was like, no. Okay? Again, because that alone doesn't entice me no more than money does. Okay? How was I able to give everything that I owned away in my Job experience? Because my relationship, my divine union, who I am married to, highest divine white light, that relationship exceeds and is far above any and everything ever that anybody could ever offer me on earth. Okay? It's yeah, far above. Okay? So the shit could be naked in my face. That don't mean a damn thing. Okay? That don't mean nothing. If there's no connection, 734-77, that doesn't mean anything. Okay? I walk away from it just as if she was fully clothed, just like an Eskimo. That don't mean shit to me. Okay? Alright, that's for the enemies. Again, I have to be in love with and passionate about that individual. Okay? Alright. Or at least seeing things going in that direction. Okay? So the love is growing, the passion for them is growing, their passion for me is growing, then those things happen. Okay? You know, I don't fucking then see what happens. That I don't function that way. I don't function that way. Again, there's a message for somebody. Don't fucking then see what happens. Okay? I live by the attitude of fuck around and see what happens. I do. That's one of my mantras. I live by that. You want to do this? You want to do that against me? Fuck around and find out. I live by that. That's one of my mantras. Okay? I'm getting the Mamba vibe. You'd be like, when he was like, when everybody would challenge him, people would say stuff to me, he'd be like, okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. And that's all he had to say. That's all he had to go say. And then he'd go bust 60, 50 on them. All right. So, the license plates. Okay? The license plates that I saw today are G, the number 8, and keep. Gate keep. Okay? Gate keep, gatekeeper. Okay? And the other is IMA 88T. Okay? I'm an 88T. I'm an 8080. Okay? So maybe there's something about 88. You're birthed in 88. Your divine masculine, divine feminine's birthed in 88. However, okay. I mentioned what tactile means. Again, tactile to you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the crew. Anything else? I don't believe so. Did I mention a song by Tonic? Yes, If I Could Only See. Yeah, I mentioned that song. And I think, yeah, I think that's it. On 7/23, I had a dream about, and again, I shared this also, I had a dream about Kevin and Judy. Again, I grew up thinking they were my parents. Kevin and Judy came into the school where I was in this dream, and my name was called on the PA. And I went out into the hallway to look through the little window between the double doors that separated the, I don't know, the sign-in area or general area from the classrooms, okay? So I'm looking through this window, and I see that both of them have a paddle in their hand. Kevin's paddle is large, okay? It's like a kayaking paddle. At least the paddle part that goes into the water is long like that. The handle was shorter than a kayaking paddle. But Judy had a paddle as well. And so they come through the double doors, and they're standing there in front of me, threatening me like they're going to hit me with these paddles. I take both of these paddles from them easily. They don't fight or I just take them from them. And then they start running, and I start chasing after them, swinging at them, trying to hit them with the paddle that they came to hit me with. Okay? I think that's it. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Thank you, Highest Divine White Light. Yesterday evening when I went to the park. Wow. Yesterday when I went to the park. So I'm walking down the sidewalk, or actually it's a blacktop. I'm walking down the blacktop, and there's a group of kids off on the main field area to the left. Again, I like details, so I say as many details as possible. I just do. Detail-oriented person. So off to the left, I see this group of kids. Looks like they have a football. It's a couple boys and a lot of females, a lot of girls. And so the girls start walking. A group of them start walking across in front of me. Again, I'm still a little ways back from them. Start walking across the way, as if they're going to cross the street to go home or whatever, they're leaving, but they stop, and two girls start fighting each other, literally fighting each other yesterday, okay? And so cat fight, girl fight, something, and I'm sitting there and I'm singing a song. What song am I singing? Maybe Barbara Lewis, Baby I'm Yours. Beautiful song. Baby I'm yours, baby I'm yours, and I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines. Yours until the rivers all run dry. In other words, until the end of time. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Baby I'm Yours, Barbara Lewis. Take a listen. Okay? Or yeah, I think that was the song. I think that was the song. But and these girls they're teenagers, right? And so I'm walking, and by the time I get up there, it's full-fledged. The other kids are starting to gather around, and I just veer off to the left and walk across the field and carry on my way. I don't pay that any attention. It wasn't any of my business what was going on there. But a girl fight. Somebody's fighting, somebody's battling physically, spiritually. I'm sure it's physically amongst the karmics, because that's what happens. Again, when you watch movies, what happens towards the end of the movie with all the bad guys, all the bad people, all the karmic people in the movie, okay? By the way, I am a huge Jason Statham fan. And that personality kind of goes along with who I am. I am self-sufficient. Again, that's something for my divine masculine to know, okay? And again, it's not because I wouldn't need her, okay? But again, me functioning in my highest, truest self, that's who I am. That's who she is, okay? Even though I don't know her today, that's who she is, okay? So there's something again about understanding what each brings to the table in this divine union, okay? So I'm not going to stop my meditations. I'm not going to stop the channel. I'm not doing any of that when they come into my life, okay? Yeah, in fact, that'll be an additional, I want to say realm, additional, excuse me, confirmation birth. That's an additional phase of me and her that I will be able to share with us at some point in time, okay? Also, never mind. I'll save that for the protecting the divine union video. Okay, I'll save that. Okay, I won't say it here. But what I was going to say. So, yeah. All right. So just understand what each brings to the table and how you need to work together. Okay. So water is very significant, but so is fire. Okay. And so one is the fire and one is the water, and understand how this goes together. And neither one of you might be fire signs or water signs. Is that right? Yeah, right. So you may not be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. You might not be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Okay? So if you are a Libra and a Virgo, okay, understand how it goes together, okay? And when you come together, it's a time to be stronger, not to get lazy. Understand, it's not a time to get lazy, okay? But so yes, so that girl fight, okay? Also, I was walking by down on the same side of the park. Before I got to the cat fight, there was a young girl and her mother sitting on the bench. And when I walked by, I was getting ready to leave the park. When I was getting ready to walk by, the little girl said, she said, "I love you, Mommy," right? So there's something, I don't know, something about that. Our children, yeah, they will love us. I know that my daughters, they love me. Okay, I have two. Okay, I know they're adults today. I know that they love me. Okay, but for whatever reason, their karmic mentality or whatever else keeps them far from me. And again, they're adults. Okay, so they're walking their own life out. Okay, it's not my job to tell them what to do when they're 27 years old, 26, 25, 28, 29, whatever. It's not my job to tell them what to do. If they want advice, I am an advisor to them today. If they want advice, they can come to me. But it's not my job to tell them what to do or how to live their life. Again, we give birth to spiritually mature beings who have to grow into that spiritual awareness. Okay? And I've done the best I could, certainly with Alexis. Kimberly, I didn't have much of an opportunity, again, because the sperm donor took her and my mother, or her and her mother, not and my mother too, but her mother into his polygamous cult when I went to Germany in 1998. Okay, he got all his women to talk to her, witchcraft and all that stuff, convinced her to leave me for him. Yes, my wife left me for the man who I called father, daddy. Okay? And still, they're still with him. I mean, they're still following his orders. That was 1998. Still following his orders to this day. Okay? And the last is we had a severe hailstorm and rainfall and all of that, I think last week, maybe the week before. But anyway, there were several trees. I posted a couple of videos about the trees, taking pictures of videos of the trees that had been uprooted and how that's significant for us, and removing what looks to be healthy, but it is not. Have you ever been in a relationship? Are you in a relationship that looks healthy, but it is not? Question mark. Are you? Have you been? I've been in those. Okay, are you? Right? It looks great, the leaves are green, but when you get to the core of that, termites all throughout the trunk of the tree. Okay, so a wind comes, blow it over. Okay, all right. So, so yesterday I realized that all those trees have been cleared out. Finally, clearance. Finally, the blockages are being cleared. Finally, divine masculines, divine feminines. If you're on this timeline, clearing out the trees and everything. So now the paths are clear and you can walk freely. Walk freely. Okay. So yes. All right. So that is it for the notes. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get some cards to confirm. And whoa, hold on one second. Let me pause this. All right. Sorry about that. Something was about to tumble over and I needed to fix it. That again, please, anything that I say on this channel, names, places, years, dates, times, anything might be significant for you. So something was about to fall over and I needed to adjust it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull some more cards again. I hope you're doing well today. If you did go to or do participate in religious organization activities on Sunday, I hope it's a place where you find life. Okay, I hope it's a place where you find truth, not just religiousness. So not just Genesis to Revelation. I hope whoever that is, man or woman, speaking in front of them and wherever, I hope they are showing you something beyond Genesis and Revelation. If they are not, then I would consult your spirit guides and highest divine white light and ask them if you need to stop going, or if you need, in period, or if there's another place for you to go. Okay? Because I can tell you for sure that 1011, take action, is what's right on the angel card when I open the box. Okay, so it might be something about 111. You might be birthed on 11/1. Also a karmic thing. Well, actually, it's not a karmic thing. It's a synchronistic thing. The sperm donor, when he was sentenced in 19, when he was something about 19. Kidney transplant, kidney was 19 when I received it 7 years ago on 7/7 of 17. Okay. He started his 40 to 60 year sentence in the Michigan State Prison in 2014 on November 3rd. Okay, that is Berlin, his father's, my grandfather's birthday, the one who taught him witchcraft. How synchronistic is that? So he starts His 40 to 60 year sentence, which breaks down to a 46-64, again, okay? False spiritual father at the Rock of Central Florida, right? Name is Stephen Lee Parker. I was with him for 20 years, okay? 20 years, straight out of the military, okay? 7:52 on the timer, and again, that's a number 77, okay? So, also it's 81 degrees, so obviously mathematically that could also be a 7. Okay. So he was born in 1964. I was 46 when I started my dark night of the soul. Okay. So let's go ahead and yeah. But when I realized it in 2014, that was the date that he was starting his sentence, November 3rd, I thought, wow, Berlin has something to do with that. Even though he taught him witchcraft, again, I don't know why he taught him it in the first place. Okay? Perhaps he, I don't know. I don't know. I've had many conversations with Berlin about that. He passed in 96. 96, 69 might be significant for you. Okay? So first we'll start off with some angel numbers. Thank you, highest divine white light, for this journey. Oh, we got 4 actually, so we are going to keep all of those. Typically it's 3. All right, and then we'll start with our Harmony Tarot deck. At some point, I'm going to get some. I'm thinking like karmic message tarot cards, maybe. Not maybe I will, but maybe that's what they're called. I don't know. I have to look into it. But yeah. So. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. My mind was somewhere else. I don't know if that was 3 or not. 3 shuffles. Remind me of anything else, ancestors, universe, Horus, highest divine white light, before we go, please. Alright, so this is good. Lots of pentacle cards out today. Lots of pentacles. Lots of pentacles. What do we have out today? I like to do a 12 card. 9, 10, 11, okay. And, oh, that's good. Yep, that's good. Okay. I was just checking, making sure energetically that was okay. And then we'll pull 1 Egyptian oracle. We have some good energy today. Nothing dark, no negative energy out here today. None. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay? So again, I remind us, our divine masculine, divine feminine, for those of us who are on this timeline, they might, or they are in the process, not might, they are in the process of preparing an offer. Okay? Be sure to read the details of any offer that comes to you, even if it is from them. Okay? Again, this divine union, there's something about Sarah and bacon. There's Sarah Bacon that's talking about the Olympics, I think. But yeah, there's something about Sarah and bacon. Okay. I am aware of someone who is, they are a bacon fanatic. Okay, when I say bacon fanatic, right? And yeah, it's like bacon for the family. Like they're all like a bacon fanatic family. It's pretty funny. So let's see what Egyptian energy is with us today at this time, or at least wants to confirmation burps show themselves today. Okay, that was a bad shuffle. We have some really good looking cards out here today. Oh, Lionsgate portal. I think I mentioned Lionsgate portal. So that has opened. That opened up on the 26th, and so yeah, okay. That's 8/8 is the full bloom day again. Just like anything, with any monthly moon cycles or anything like that, the moon cycles they starts a couple of days for full moon, at least for full moon cycles, starts 2 or 3 days before, and then it lasts several days after. Same thing with lunar eclipses and Mercury retrogrades. We have a Mercury retrograde coming up. Alexa, when is the next Mercury retrograde?
Mercury is direct. Mercury turns retrograde on August 5th, 2024.
8/5 Mercury retrograde starts, and it runs to the 24th. Okay, 8/24 Mamba energy, Mamba baby. Okay, so full-fledged. I just heard full-fledged. I just heard it. Full-fledged. 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 Mercury has been hiding a treasure trove. Something about a diamond. What did that say? A diamond layer 15 something.
From India today. The presence of graphite patches on Mercury's surface led scientists to hypothesize that the planet once had a carbon-rich magma ocean.
Right. Again, thank you so much. Lightworkers, Starseeds, healers, empaths, earth angels, ascended masters on this planet currently. Master Builders 11, Master Builders 22, Master Builders 33. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. Those of you who are working in high vibrational white energy, white magic energy, thank you so much for helping the collective, for protecting us. Yeah, great are your rewards. Great are your rewards. Great are your rewards. Okay, great are your rewards. And typically these cards do not fall out. I have to pick a card. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do just that. Okay, I'll pick a card. Okay, so here we go. There's the one that we have to be aware of. That's Apophis. Okay. Oh, and another one sticking out. Who is this? Oh! Apophis and Bastet. Okay? Alright, so what are these numbers? So the Apophis energy, we know, devil, Satan, Luciferian, Beliar, Apep, Jezebel, right? Lilith energy, right? All of them. Okay, so we have 34 and again 16. Okay, so I mentioned 8 synchronicities, right? 8/8 being 16, as well as 4/4. Here we go. Okay, and then Apophis is the 34. All right, so Alexa, what does the Apophis energy represent?
Apophis is a deity in Egyptian mythology associated with darkness, thunder, and earthquakes. He is sometimes associated with the deity Set, who is also connected with storms, chaos, and death.
Okay. So let's take a look at what we have. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Ace of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Wands. Again, there's an offer coming in, collective, that we need to consider. Again, look at the details of it. Okay, even if it is coming from your divine masculine or divine feminine, look at the details of it. Okay? Never ever just be led blindly. Never. I've made that mistake by naively believing that everybody had my good in mind just like I had their good in mind. Do not be naive. Do not be naive. Okay? All right. So, Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Spiritual prosperity or natural prosperity or both. Okay? Next, Temperance. How appropriate. Sagittarian energy, temperance. Patience. Balance, balancing your energy. Balancing your masculine and your feminine energies within yourself. That's not your other, that's not the other person's job. That's not their job. Okay? Balance your own energy. Okay? That's the only way that you can bring them in anyway, by the way. If you are out of balance, you will not attract your divine masculine or your divine feminine. You will stay connected to attracting and collecting karmic energy. Okay? You have to be in balance first. You are what you attract. Okay? If you're not, get there. Okay? We have a celebration with the Four of Wands. Okay? So we have the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands out here. Okay? Page of Wands represents new beginning, fresh start. Again, I see this as a blank page, blank canvas. Okay? We are getting ready. There's a new script. We are getting ready to write a new script, a new journey. Okay? For those of us who had a divine union and it fell apart, there's a plan B. I can tell you from my own experience, I'm at 1 hour and 2 minutes. I can tell you from my own experience that in part, if you were with someone who was supposed to be your divine masculine or divine feminine, and they didn't want to do the work, okay, the spiritual work, because they enjoyed whatever lifestyle they were in, I can tell you that's part of the reason why the delays and things have taken long. Because again, if you ever think about what happens with the traffic jam when you have major stoppages on highways, right? Interstate 4 in Central Florida is notorious. Well, most highways are at some point notorious for this, right? But for these long delays in traffic, okay? When you have to take a detour, the detour generally isn't shorter, it's longer. Okay? My detour was 5 years. Okay? And so that detour causes delays. Okay? And with those delays, in some cases, like in my case, my ancestors, they did not know what was next. Okay? And again, highest divine white light showed me this. Only him and I jumped off this cliff into the unknown. Only divine highest white light and myself. Because the ancestors didn't know. Okay? Once the karmic, that the individual who stayed karmic and refused to heal, once that happened, hold on. Once that happened, okay, there was a new plan, and this was something new in the Akashic records. Okay, all right. So there. Oh, the High Priestess. Check her out. And this could be you, or this could be the one coming to you. Okay? It could be you, or the one coming to you. The High Empress. Okay? Is that what that says? Oh, Priestess. Why was I saying High Empress? Whatever. High Priestess. I thought that sounded strange. Okay? And then our last two cards are the 3 and the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles represents an ending. Okay? Apophis spirit ending right there. Okay? Right? Apophis, 5 of Pentacles. So they are in the 5 of Pentacles. They are lacking. Okay? So what is it about the 5 of Pentacles, or the 5 of any card? Why is the 5 of any tarot card a negative or a dark card? Here's why. And my own esoteric download, okay? Because you cannot serve both man and beast. It's 808 on the timer. 808. Okay? Speaking of 88, when I saw that license plate today, IMA 88T. 88. Okay? So what was this? So with that, you cannot serve both man and highest divine white light at the same time. Okay, that's what karmics try to do. Okay? Because of that, 5 is right down the middle, right? Okay? 5 is that dividing line. Okay? Is that fence, if you will. And that's what they try to stand. They try to stand on the fence because, again, they try to serve both the physical flesh and their Sodom and Gomorrah energy, and they also try to go to church on Sunday and praise the Lord. Okay? Okay. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay? So 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, offer coming in. Okay? That we need to consider. The page that is going to be the new start. Okay? Temperance energy. 2 of Wands. Okay? And the High Priestess. Along with Bastet. Okay? And Bastet is, again, passion. Again, I spoke about passion earlier, about how I have to be in love and passionate about her. Okay? Passion. Bastet. Right? Angel numbers. Man, this is going super long, I feel like. Look at these angels. All right. So we have 1111. Wish come true. Wish come true. Okay? And this says moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifesting, gateway. So we had gate keep on that license plate. Gateway. And taking action. Okay? 1111. And we have 1313, 1313, 26. Again, fallen spiritual leader at the Rock of Central Florida, born on 11/26/64. Okay, we have 1313. That's 26. Starting fresh. Again, starting fresh. Where's that page of Wands? Starting fresh. Starting fresh. Okay. Starting fresh. All right. Protection. 4-4. 444. Excuse me. 4-4 might be something significant about 44. Okay. 4-4. 811 and 83 degrees. That is synchronicity. That's this. That's an 1111. Okay? So 444, protection, change, rebellion. Again, he's a rebel, and it could be she. She's a rebel, and she'll never ever be any good, according to the karmics. She's a rebel because she never ever does what she should, but just because she doesn't do what everybody else does, that's no reason why she can't share my love. She's always good to me, always treats me tenderly. She's not a rebel, no, no, no. She's not a rebel, no, 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 to me. Guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Protection, 444. Okay? And lastly, we have 2020 vision. All right? Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery. Again, there's that word adaptability. Adaptability, being malleable. Okay? Again, not to the point of where you are not authentic, but understanding, again, that if they are not the perfect height, okay, they are not the skin color that you desire, understanding, okay, that you are probably not absolutely without a doubt. There's things about you, okay, trust me, and you will find this out once you live with each other. Believe me, you will find it out. Hopefully you find it out before then, but you will find out that they will think you put your toothbrush here. They don't like your toothbrush being there. You like to organize your chest or your dresser drawer or whatever this way. You like to put things in the kitchen this way. They don't like. You're gonna find things. You're going to have to be adjustable in any relationship, even in divine unions. You have to be adjustable. You have to be, again, so long as it doesn't cause you to function in a lower vibration. Okay, so they might like seafood. You might be allergic to seafood. Well, you can work it out, okay? There's more than enough places in this world that sell both, right? Seafood and non-seafood items. There's more than enough skillets, pots, pans that you can buy to cook in, right? So that your food isn't contaminated by theirs or vice versa. However, again, be malleable, be adaptable. Okay, you always have to be. If I wasn't adaptable, there's no way that I'd be able to give up everything that I owned and live in an RV in southern Arizona for 11 months. Okay, next week will be 4 months or 12 months. See, there's something about 4. I said 4. Okay, so the other day I was saying 5 months instead of 12, so something's speeding up. Okay, so from 12 months to 5 months I was saying, and I said it back to back, and then from 12 months to 4 months. So, all right, and renewal. Okay, so thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, I will be sharing, continuing our series on the ancient book of Jubilees. Okay, the book of Jubilees, and there's something about Paris, and whether that's a person. Okay, I know a Paris. She's a business owner and a real estate agent in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, I met her through a business connection that, and that individual was a financial advisor that I met her through. Okay, so again, that individual, I like details. That's why it takes me so. The individual that I met her through, her name is April, and she's a doctor. The last person that I dated, I'm celibate, 2 years. The last person that I dated is a doctor. April is not a medical doctor. April, or someone having their doctorate might be significant for you. She has a doctorate degree, but she's not a medical doctor. The person that I dated last is a doctor. She's a pediatric renal doctor. Okay? Pediatric kidney doctor. So, anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance. Thank you so much as always, and be encouraged.